Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Cupcakes on the left and Dome on the right. Cupcakes flying some Separatists here. He's got 4 even. I can count. 5. No. There's just one sneaky Trade Federation drone at the bottom of the list. Let's move him up here. Let's give him a name. So he's got 5 Trade Federation drones with energy shell charges. He's got a Trade Federation bomber. Who taught me how to count? Here we go. With plasma torpedoes and probe droids. And then he's got a Baktoid prototype with diamond boron missiles. I believe we saw boron missiles for the first time on stream yesterday, and Cupcakes was flying them. He asked us for a list, and we built one out of all droid bombers. And I don't know that the boron missiles did a whole lot in that game, but they seem good. They seem cool, especially versus this sort of T-70 brick here. We've got grappling and landing struts on everybody except the Techno Union bomber, except the guy with the plasma torps and the probe droids. So he's just gonna have to. I think that's our. Yeah, that's the pink one back here. He's gonna hang back. A little weird. I feel like you want your probe droids forward, but he's gonna send one off to the left probably and one off in the middle. Yeah, he definitely wants as many turns as possible to get those probe droids out on the map, get the target locks early, and then come into that first engagement with calculates and target locks. Very strong if you can pull it off. If you are playing against that sort of list, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like playing against Moldy Crow or any, or like Gonk or something that, well, that's just one. Like turn 1 target locks for Jinden or the E-Wings. Anything where you want that first turn to do setup, and then after that you want to engage. So if you can rush those engagements, definitely better. Probably more so for the Moldy Crow title than anything else. There are definitely instances where you want to rush across the board before the other player can get set up. But looks like Dome has heard that you don't joust the swarm and has decided not to, but might end up making the droids a little stronger because of it. And especially with grappling struts, the old strategy of dragging your opponent through the obstacles, not really going to help you too much. So who is the opponent here? Dome flying T-70s. Hey, turns out T-70s pretty hot right now. A lot of hull and shields, 3 dice attack out the front, ability to do boost and barrel rolls, access to one of the best upgrades in the game, Heroic, although we do have 2 Blue Squadron rookies who forego the 1-point Heroic for the 1-point BB Astromechs. Everybody's got Pattern Analyzer. Nunb has Black 1 title and Heroic. Nunb with the Pattern Analyzer, very nasty, going to lead to some double action, some super action economy. And man, when you see a Black 1 Talon roll behind you, it's pretty spectacular. Finn with Heroic and Pattern Analyzer, one of the thinner fins that you can see. 35 points, pretty good. Pretty good deal. We'll see him. I don't know, will we see him use his coordinate? Will he try to give more mods? It's kind of nicer when you have C-3PO out there and you can coordinate and still get a calculate for your ability. But we might just see a regular old Finn throwing dice, adding a focus, etc., etc. Maybe we'll see the old unicorn of a blank out Finn who adds a blank result with his ability and then rerolls it all with Heroic. Those are always fun. Definitely make a wish if you see that happen. The droids are moving up pretty confidently now, 4 straight. They do not need to hold back any longer. They don't have Kraken, so there's no need to spend another turn getting calculates. This probe droid's gonna probably go into the middle of the map, maybe. I think I still would have done 2 forwards, right? I think you want your probe droids out in front of you. So because there's no Kraken, these calculates are a wasted turn almost. You know, you definitely want a turn where you can target lock without engaging, and that has not happened yet. Got a 1 bank out of rookie number 2. So we got the rookies out front, Nien, Nunb, and Finn in the back. Makes sense. Put your PS1s out front. Was thinking about maybe a possible boost. We'll get one there. Zyhar in the chat. How you doing, buddy? Ooh, that's some tasty maneuvering. Fits in there nicely with his friends, although Finn is going to move before Nien Nunb. Maybe we'll see him back up or something. Doing good. How are you? I'm good. Glad to see some X-Wing. I've been doing couch to 5K, and today was my first 5K on the treadmill. It's not quite the real thing. But yeah. It's nice to do a really awful, tough workout, and then get to sit down and watch some X-Wing. Drink some coffee. Undo all the work you did. Alright, setting our dials here. What will we see? Well, the droids have to turn in this turn, right? It's kind of a bummer because they haven't quite gotten those target locks yet. And I think 3 banks out of these T-70s can definitely put them in range. I almost wonder he could do 1 hard. Well, the 1 hard would kind of create a column right here, and the droids are not very good at well, you know what? I was about to say they're not very good at banking, but they have struts. Lightheart says, I just got back from swimming. Ah, nice. Pat, always happy to see a set dial. It's nice with the new TTS dials. They have a set button in the middle. Turns red when you hit it. Reads out in the chat. Hey, so-and-so set their dial. A lot of feedback now. Lou in the chat, placing those big credits on cupcakes. You can tell when somebody's been around TTS enough and they just see a cupcakes list and know it's likely to win. More often than not, it's gonna win. Sarah says I don't like they bug out. Yeah, they definitely have some issues. But all things equal, I like them more. Oh, he's going for. Oh, I was about to admonish him for going for calculates, but probe droid's not in position yet. Oh, I forgot Lou loves resistance and separatists. I would, It would be nice to see more Belbelubs, maybe some more Sith Infiltrators. But hey, turns out the bomber's pretty good. It's pretty cheap, it's beefy enough to hang around. Got some cool munitions builds. Thank you, Lou, for the bits. And we'll see. I'm positive that Cupcakes knew that wouldn't reach, but that measurement does tell him about the next turn, maybe. Oh, well. So, we saw a 2 forward, and then a 4 forward. And I'm wondering, how do you get your swarm to hang back enough to get these probe droids where you want them? I almost wonder if they did hard ones and then hard ones and sort of shifted the formation on that first turn here and just give those probe droids time to get out there. Because the problem is these droids just move so fast. You know, they don't have the 1 forward. Maybe he could have done 2s and then barrel roll back and then 2 and barrel roll back. But yeah, getting that optimal engagement of target locks without shooting, it's tough. Yeah, a lot in the chat says exactly when your opponent places opposite corner, you have the chance to get the target locks early by hard 1 turning the first few turns. Yeah, I think that's having not flown many swarms, and when I do, flown them poorly. I'm definitely no expert in how to slow your swarm down, but I think 1 hards, maybe 2 hards and barrel rolls backwards, and then again the next turn. There's got to be a way to slow yourself down. Maybe keeping the Techno Union bomber sort of out somewhere else. So the first turn he can throw his probes in the middle and then turn back towards the Brethren. Yeah, Lou's unhappy to see resistance lists without heroic. Yeah. The problem is, when you're flying these ships, or at least us as spectators, we're going to see every heroic trigger, right? We're going to see these double blanks, and we're going to go, you know what? Not only would heroic have triggered here, but you are flying the faction that could equip it. Now, he is at 200 points, and it's, I mean, I guess the BB-8s, or the BB Astromechs, are the only thing that's really sort of superfluous. What is that points difference? 2 to get to expert, so 3 per T70, so 6 points is what he would need to free up if he wanted to take this exact list to get heroic T70s. Get our first combat here. Just a little poke here from the energy shells. 1 evade. Oh wow, he's taking one on Blue Squadron Rookie. Oh, from downtown. So after seeing Cupcakes fly the bombers yesterday, there is something that you forget, which is like, if you're flying energy shells, you don't need those target locks. It would be nice, but you can still take shots, you know, through dice munition shots without those target locks. So there's a little bit of an advantage to having these cheaper vulture droids. All focus all day. Thanks for the follow. All right, gonna take a shot at the probe droids. See, that is next level play. There are so many times that players forget to shoot those probe droids, including me. All right, that is a dead probe droid. See if anybody else has a shot. Nope. So Robo saying, how do probe droids work? So probe droids you throw out, let's see, in the in phase, right? Where are they at? Get this up. There you go. Yep, so there they are. During the in phase, you can spend a charge, you get 2, and you can throw them out with a 3-speed template, or drop them. A few people actually drop them. Then they're called remotes, but they act as a ship. They have their little ship card, 3 agility, 1 hull. They engage, or they don't engage at all. They have an initiative of 0, but they can't do anything. They are not buzz droids. In the system phase, they get to move using a 2 template. And then essentially, for the purposes of this list, they're just going to allow these ships to target lock anything at range 3 of themselves or the probe droids. So the hope would be that you get the probe droids in range 3 without getting these ships in range 3, so you can get target locks early. If you had a scimitar, you can also use them to jam, but other than that, just sort of extends your range. So once all these ships get set, we'll be in the system phase, and this probe droid can move. They do have to roll a die if they get run over, and then I think they take a damage on a focus result? Is that right, guys? Otherwise, they don't care about moving over obstacles. They don't care about going over bombs. Looks like we're almost ready to go here. There's just like this gut reaction that you see this rock here and you're like, all right, these guys gotta bank out of the way. No, they have struts. Man, 1-point struts. One of the best things to happen to these drones. Yep, we see the probe droid move over the rock. Pretty good place for it. Not likely that anything will end or maneuver over that. Not from the resistance side, at least. See a barrel roll linked action into a calculate. So we do have a Baktoid prototype, which is a very interesting droid bomber ship. The Baktoid prototype, if somebody else has... so he has boron missiles, right? So which is a target lock requirement. If somebody else has a target lock on a ship that he wants to shoot, he can act as if he has a target lock. So he can ignore the requirement for a target lock on the boron missiles. Very interesting. Maybe we'll see somebody target lock to give him that target lock. It probably doesn't matter. He'll probably just target lock himself. Oh, nope. So we see the prototype. He's actually going to take his target lock, puts it on Blue Squadron Rookie, and what we can see here is if he decides to spend that extra charge on boron, any ships at range 1 will be forced to roll a die and suffer any hit or crit results. If they have the same or less agility. So these are all 2s. Actually, all these are 2s. So that's the dangerous part, is you could end up splashing into your own ship. Looks like we had the Techno Union bomber do a barrel roll, and then target lock Nien. Nien has not moved yet, so he knows he's going to get closer. Techno Union bomber is the one with the plasma torpedoes. Okay, just double checking that he had range. Oh, he has range of the probe droid. That's right. Ooh, gets the bump on Blue Squadron Rookie. Strange, because that guy has BB-8 or BB Astromech. Maybe he couldn't fit a barrel roll. Might have been nice to be over this direction. Oh well, rookie number 2 moves in. Well, I guess we know now that Cupcakes has initiative. Kurt says he's yet to see Diamond Boron work effectively. We actually saw it yesterday. Spoilers for yesterday's droid bomber list. We did see Boron hit a ship and splash into, I believe it was a Tansari Point veteran, and kill it. It did 1 damage. It did the default damage to the first ship. I don't remember if it did an extra damage, and then it splashed into another friendly ship, killed that one, splashed into a ship friendly to the person who shot the missile, and then like rolled a focus or something. So it went like 2 or 3. Oop, sorry, we had a disconnect, so we'll pause the timer. So I've seen it. When you're talking about effectiveness, I think, you know, an extra damage on the ship that you shot it on, maybe a splash damage. Yeah. It didn't die, but it was a direct hit. Okay. Yeah, a lot was facing it, so. But yeah, the strange thing about Diamond Boron missiles is it comes with 3 charges. So you spend 1 to fire the missile, spend another to do the splash, but then if you want to do that combo again, you have to reload, right? Because you won't have 2 charges for the next shot. So you could just spend it and get a 3 dice attack, which is good on, you know, droid bombers or anything that just has a 2 dice primary. But if you want that splash effect, you're gonna have to reload. Something I am curious about. If you... Let's look. If you were to bring boron missiles and munitions failsafe, could you munitions failsafe the second charge? So, let's see. If it hits, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, each ship at range 0 to 1 of the defender with agility rolls 1 attack. I think after rolling attack dice. Because the other ships are the ones rolling the dice, I don't think you could use munitions failsafe on that. But I think you might be able to use it if it's on a friendly... If you splash into a friendly ship, you would be rolling the attack dice. And you could use that... Maybe that's not an attack cost. I'm not sure. You can't. A lot says you can't. Okay. Explain that one to me. Each ship at range 0 to 1 defender agility equal to or less. The defender rolls 1 attack die. And munitions fail safe. After rolling attack dice, cancel all results to recover 1 charge you spent as a cost of the attack. Still waiting on Dome to come back. I'll message him on Discord and make sure nothing crazy happened. Boron needs to hit. You can't hit if you munitions fail safe. But munitions fail safe. Let's see. While you perform a missile attack after rolling attack dice. So I think you're still performing that attack, right? You haven't stopped performing it? You know what? We'll post it in the X-Wing Slack and see what they say. Let people smarter than me debate it, and we'll report on the results at the end of the stream, maybe. Alright, Dome's back. The promotion so that you can hop back into a seat. And we will start that timer. Cool. Sorry about the delay. It's the downside of playing games on the internet. Internet can be a problem, especially when you're playing games with international players from all over the place. Alright, so Nien moves up and bumps. He's going to take a shot. Range 2 into drone number 3. Hit crit. could be enough to kill him if he blanks out and gets a direct hit. No, so he should be able to stay alive with number 3 for now. Let's see what that crit is. Gonna shuffle because TTS's direct hits are always on top. Gets a console fire on number 3. Nope, that's a damaged engine, and that's a console fire. There we go. Ooh, 3 natty hits. Spins, takes a strain to add a focus. Oof. And 3 go through on number 5. That's a PS kill. All right. Hit crit. Why did he reroll a crit? Well, it worked out. Hit crit. Is 1 evade, 2 focus results. That's hit crit on Nien. Looks like that's our plasma torpedo. Oh, so 1 shield. This is a plasma torpedo from Techno Union Bomber. So he loses a shield, then takes the hit crit. So he loses all of his shields. Nicely done. Baktoid, range 1, spins the lock. He's gonna reroll the focus, even though he does have network calculations, and that's the downside. You can't always get a blank hit crit though. Range 1 and a rookie number 2. You see what happened there? So Baktoid. Oh, he had a lock here. Okay. If somebody else had a lock up here, he could have taken a boron shot, but there were no locks left. So rookie, looks like both rookies have lost a shield. Yep. Oh yeah, one lost it in that range 3 pot shot. Alright, we get another energy shell, looks like. Hit crit. And doesn't have anything to reroll that blank with. That's into Nunb, who's going to take 1 crit. That is wounded. He's going to have to roll an attack dice whenever he does an action to see if he takes a stress. Nien has ways of getting rid of stress, so not the worst possible thing. That was drone number 4. I spent those shells. I'm going to try and keep track of the charges here. 4 and 5 have both spent there. Energy shells. Probe droids are out. Yeah, and I've seen the answer about failsafe, and I got one in Slack as well. As soon as we get some downtime, I will read it. I promise. Hit, crit. Oh, that looks like that all goes through on Nien. That is a dead Nien. Oh boy. So he will stay on. I mean, he can stay on the board until the end of the activation phase. Here is console fire. Doesn't take anything for drone number 3. Alright, who are we shooting here? Alright, so number 3 here. He's going to take a range 1 shot into rookie 2, it looks like. Well, he spent the charge, maybe shooting at Finn. Spend some calculates. Get hit, crit. There's nothing up here that should be... Ah, he was strained. Okay, that's right. He took a strain during his attack, so that's why he was rolling 1 less. So he takes hit crit. Let's see, that looks like a fuel leak. Not a great thing to have when there are munitions on the board that you spend calculates to get crits from. But there are no focus results, so Finn lucks out there. Two focus results, and he does not have any way of modding those. So 1 hit. Oh, that is... Okay, that's on rookie number 2, not on Finn. Oh, rookie number 2 is going to hold on to that focus. Okay. The rookies have not engaged yet. Hoping to delete one of these ships. Not likely to do it on a bomber, but could possibly take one of these. Nope, range 1, so it must be into the bomber. 2 hits. And 1 evade, so 1 damage on the Baktoid prototype. Alright, our last rookie, going to take a range 1 shot into the same ship, I would assume. Woo! And 4 natural hits. 2 of those are guaranteed to go through. There's no more calculates left, so 3 of those going through. That will be half points for the bomber. He's left on 1. Very close to death. Back to planning we go. So let's talk about that that interaction between a munitions failsafe. So, and he says it in the chat, munitions failsafe has its trigger before you even know if you hit it or not, which is when you check for diamond boron. The rolls for boron are not attack rolls and have no interaction with failsafe. So that's the important part at the end. The rolls for boron are not attack rolls. So that is a specifically defined part of the attack step. So if we go back to munitions failsafe, after rolling attack dice, so that is a defined segment of attacking. So even though you are technically, with the munitions sort of secondary shot, you are technically rolling attack dice, it is not part of the roll attack dice step. So you could not munitions failsafe it. All right, so we're in the planning phase. We've closed the distance. The resistance has taken a lot of damage from that energy shell bombardment. We got 1 plasma torpedo, which took all the shields off Nien. And boy, that is a big piece off the board. What do we got? 43 to 81. Now, the resistance did manage to take a single drone off the board and very nearly got a bomber off, but not quite enough. So let's think about move order here. Cupcakes has initiative, so his ones will move first. Could see the Talons. Let's double check those maneuvers for the drones. Yeah, they have the 2 Talons and the 1Ks. Yeah, they're just going to move away. Okay. I wonder if we'll even see a move and a barrel roll. You would have the option of 2 hard turning next turn, depending on where these ships go. Looking to block Finn, it looks like. Yeah, Finn does not have a lot of ways to get out of these situations. His 4 forward is red. He does not have the backup maneuvers of his transport brethren. I mean, unless he saw this coming and just too hard it away, I don't see him getting out of this. Put the Baktoid prototype on a rock. Ooh, looks like the Techno Union bomber is going to be on the rock as well. Takes a crit. Can he not? Oh, he doesn't have struts. He's the one ship without struts. Oh no, and he's got structural damage. Do the new dials have a stress button? They do. Maybe we'll see someone pull out their little action window. Ooh, nice. Blue Squadron rookie. I almost thought this was Nien, but he's no longer with us. R.I.P. Oh, he's gonna pattern analyzer, that's right. Yeah, you can see the stress right there. Wow. Players are still learning how to use those dials, so sometimes they'll still go over to the tokens over here to find what they need. See another 3 Talon. Oh no, he's undoing his... Okay. So, unable to... He's going to keep undoing it and putting his ship in different positions there to see if there's anything that actually fits. No. Doesn't get it. He'll still have a shot into one of these drones, so... Maybe not the one he wanted, maybe not the range 1 he wanted, but... He will get a shot. Looks like Finn bumps, denies this guy a shot and this guy, so pretty good maneuver. He's going to take one shot here, well, okay, there's a lot of shots. And Finn does not have his focus. Could see a miracle Finn shot, 2 blanks. 3 blanks. At range 1, maybe. And add another blank. We roll with heroic. Yeah, Lou says, or just natties. Yeah, I guess you could just roll 3 natties. That's fine, too. But that's no miracle. You know what? You know what? What a jerk. There's an evade. He can spend a calculate and take 1. This is drone number 3, who has 2 hull left, so it is worth keeping him around. Otherwise, he'd be PS killed, and that calculate would go away with him anyway. Oh, not 3, sorry, on 4. Whoops, wrong ship. Yeah, he just takes the 1 damage. Alright. 1 hit and a calculate for 2. So yeah, Kurt in the chat asking about how struts work. They're like, just like Innie says, they're like Kira, meaning you get all of the benefits and none of the downsides. Now, it's not... Just because you're touching a rock doesn't mean it's automatically obstructed or anything. You still have to measure and point to point and all that stuff. But if it is obstructed, you get the defense bonus. If you had trick shot, you would get the offense bonus. But the opposing player gets none of those bonuses. So yeah, it's nice with Kira and struts. Easy to remember. If it's good for you, if you have struts or Kira, and there is an advantage to be had, you get it. 2 evades. How did... Oh, okay. We're still shooting here. I was like, there's no way Finn survived this, right? It looks like the drone survived. Range 1 into Finn. 2 hits. Finn gets 2 evade dice. How much does he have left? 2 hull left with a fuel leak. Double blanks. He's going to add a blank. And heroic. Do it! Do it! Gets him 1 evade. Takes 1. Heroic. Pretty cool upgrade. Yeah, Zahar pointing out in the chat there is some debate about some semicolons, and some people, because of the way it's written, say you're supposed to flip the card twice and pretty much never get the advantage, but come on. Don't be that guy. Rolls a blank on console fire for number 3. Bomber's going to shoot range 2. So in this instance, there would never be an obstruction for the defender from this guy with struts. 1 hit. Double blanks. But hey, these are rookies. They're no heroes. They don't get to reroll. They just take that damage. Saying we need a not safe for work tag for Maui. Is Maui here? Did I block him? I don't see him saying anything. What are you talking about? What did I miss? Range 2 into drone number 1. 2 focus results. Oh no. Maybe I accidentally blocked accidentally. That's I don't know if you can detect those air quotes. Oh yeah. I muted Maui. Alright, whoops. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm glad people brought you up by name. Hit crit. Blank evade. Is Finn still alive? What's happening? The the Blue Squadron rookies are shooting. Oh boy. Oh, this guy couldn't shoot. So it was only 2 shots into Finn. Finn took 1 damage. Okay. Oh no, we just saw another ship get deleted. Number 5, it looks like. Oh, no, he was already gone. So number 1. Rip in peace, buddy. 68 to 81. Cupcake's still winning, but it's definitely getting harder. So we've got a stressed drone number 2. Who else can turn around? So these two are not stressed. We could see Talons or 1Ks if they... Well, I don't think you can K-turn through Finn. You'd have to go left, I guess. Might see a Talon here and hard 1. Try and force a bump. These guys might go relatively fast. Try and catch number 2 here. 2 is untouched, though. Not that it matters too much with vultures. Now he says, is Finn still alive? Do you even have to ask? He didn't have any mods! He bumped! Of course, we did see that beautiful heroic trigger. But, nah, that's my... I thought more shots were available, but they were not. Alright, activation. Baktoid prototype would have to do a 2 to come off. He doesn't, so he gets to sit right where he is. Thank you for the bits there. Takes a target lock. Ooh. Oh boy, the single bits. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Take a look at those struts. Yeah. If you reveal a maneuver other than a 2 straight and are at range 0, yeah, you just stay there. Skip your maneuver step. And he revealed a 3 forward. See a 2 from drone number 2. Just gonna hang out there and calculate. Talon from number 4. Takes a stress. Be able to Talon there as well, we'll see. Opens up room for the bomber. Might be deciding on who to activate first, depending on if he wants his bomber way over here or a possible bump. I don't actually think that. I don't think it bumps there. Yep, there's the Talon. Did he execute a 3 Talon? Trade Federation drones don't have a 3 Talon, right? Hey, the chat keeps saying... Oh, it's just a chat. Okay. All right. Yeah, so he spawned the template. It was a 2. Okay, I'll report that in the old Discord. Oh, a lot. No, not the stream chat. The log in TTS. All right, hit, crit. Ooh. This is Finn. He's so mean. Finn, calm down. Finn, please. Baktoid prototype. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. What is it about Finn? He's rolling the same dice. But he always seems to hit harder. Now he's saying Finn does hit hard. Even if he's not using his ability, like he still has his focus. He didn't do any of his shenanigans. All right, double crits into I guess the only one he has. Rookie number 2. There's a blank. There's a an evade. Takes 1 crit on rookie number 1. That's a shield. All right, what are we looking at now? 81 to 85. Dome is on top right now. Range 1 into Blue Squadron rookie. Get him to try and spend that focus maybe. Ooh, natty hit crit. Oh, with the BM double evades. Resistance not gonna make this easy on the drones. Hit crit. Those are natties. 1 evade, takes a crit, finally gets one through the shields, but I'm sure he wanted to get that focus out of here. I think we're gonna roll for console fire. Nope. Here's the crit. It's a direct. Now he says, Scott, I want you to know that I thought about saying something inappropriate in the TTS chat, but I didn't because I care about your YouTube cred. You know what? I think we should just go ahead and lower everybody's expectations. This is not highbrow stuff. There are other streams for that. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. 4 dice, range 1. Oh! Where are your heroes now? Go back to school, you Blue Squadron rookie. There's no place for you here. Spend the 6 points. I don't know where you need to take them from. Take them from Nunb. Bump him down to Jess. I'm sure you wanted to do some ace play with Nunb, but these drones not having any of it. 2 hits. 2 natty evades. And that's it for this round. 13 minutes left. 107 to 85. It's close. Yeah. Lou votes with his heart. He sees a resistance list without heroic, and he says, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not for me. I only vote for heroes. So the T-70s have 4Ks, right? Yep. They are not stressed as of now. There's not really any good way to block those 4Ks. So I think that's what we're going to see from the rookies. This one could get blocked, but I think we're going to see a 2-speed maneuver from number 3 to get rid of that stress. Maybe we'll see them all pursue Finn. Finn's got a rock in front of him, and he's on 1 hull, right? Yeah. Well, the Techno Union bomber, if he moves in the right order, if he gets 4 out of there, I almost wonder if we'd see a 3K over that rock, but I doubt it. Yep, there's the drone number 2. Hard turn and a calculate. Bank from number 4. Bomber moves in and bumps. Tried to do a 1 straight. I thought he'd go a little faster and try and get in the face of these T-70s. We'll see if he... Yeah. 4Ks. 4Ks for days. How's that Techno Union bomber doing? Does he still... Yeah, he can't get rid of structural damage. Bit of a bummer. Alright, rookie gonna target lock number 3. How's that guy doing? 2 hull and a console fire. Still not able to get rid of that. Yep. Oh, wow. Finn YOLOs across the rock. Will it kill him? Finn takes his life into his own hand. No! Okay. All right. All right, Finn, gonna start us off. The highest initiative ship on the board. What a weird place to be. 2 dice. 1 crit. Gonna add a focus result and spend it. Hit, crit. 1 evade. Spins the calculate to take the crit. Is that on number 4? Hit crit on number 4, and he is dead. Wow. This went pear-shaped for the drones here. Oh, boy. Alright. Get a range 2 shot into Blue Squadron rookie. He's on 2 hull. 1 crit. 1 evade. Yeah, nothing for number 3. So number 2 is going to take a shot. Here's a console fire. Oh, that was this guy. Okay. Console fire finally does a damage. Into rookie 2, 3v2 with a calculate. Might want to keep it around for defense, but we'll see. 1 hit. It's not going to do much. Yeah, he's just going to keep it. 1 hit, 1 evade. Woo! 3 hits, spins the focus for 4. Double natural evades, takes 2 on number 2. And he actually lives. What a hero. Alright, 3 dice, hit, crit. I don't know what's happening there. 1 evade. Some lag issues, maybe. Oh, nope. They go through on number 3. That is a dead ship. And oh boy. 2 left for the Separatists. And that's not a great place to be. a structural damage bomber. Let's see, what's number 2? 1 hull on number 2, and Finn is just laughing. What a jerk. Did he fix his fuel leak? Is he just wandering around with it? It doesn't matter, right? There's no reason to spend your action on that. You only got 1 hull left. Ooh. R-Wing mod for X-Wing. Yeah, I'd be into that. Oh, Fox McCloud. So we've got a stressed T-70 here, a structural damage Techno Union bomber here. Probably see a K-turn. I don't think there's any reason to Talon out of rookie number 2. Rookie number 1's the hurt one. Finn, let's check out Finn's blues. 1 bank, 1 and 2 forward. Well, he probably doesn't want to go 1 or 2 forward. In fact, I can say I know he doesn't want to do that. So the question is, do you 1 bank? Does that work? Does that get far enough? I don't think so. I think he's just going to have to... Ooh, we get some struts. I don't think Finn is going to get close enough that that's going to matter. We'll see. 1 forward from the T-70 here. Gets a bump in. Denies a little bit of mods, I guess, for the bomber. But number 2 will be pattern analyzer. So we'll get some mods. And this is the healthy one. Still got a shield left. Ooh, there's time. My clock was a little off, but this will be the last round. Gets the bump, but does not get Finn on a rock. Trying to think where Finn's potential 3K would be next turn. Be over here. So if you were going to turn the drone, you'd probably want to turn it backwards instead of down. But Finn's going to get a shot into the Techno Union bomber here. 2 dice for now. Oh, he doesn't have a focus, so it doesn't matter. Ooh. That always looks so bad. The bomber shoots 2 dice, spins the target lock. Oh, this is a boron missile, is it? Plasma torpedo. There is 1 shield left, so it's guaranteed to hit. It's going to take the shield out first, and then deal a damage, because there is a natural evade. No. 2 damage. Oh, I'm sure they got it. What is this cloak token? Oh boy, gets all focuses. I always do that. I think that's what he's trying to show with that cloak token, is he gets extra dice. Two hits, 1 focus. Oh, okay, 3 hits. Okay, and we see the GG. Was that the last one? No, he still had 1 left, but oh yeah, the timer's up. Come on, Scott. So 133 to 168 looks to be the final score. Dome takes it. I think Cupcake's just happy to last all the way to the end. Yeah, thanks to both players for playing. Thanks to everybody for watching. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.